Hi everyone, this is Norman Kochnick here. As you can see, we've got the SCG just behind us, the members gate. They're just exiting from there after the test between Australia and South Africa. In fact, these test matches have gone primarily Australia's way. This last test was only somewhat short, and it's gone to the fifth day, and it's effectively a draw based on the fact that almost 2 days have been washed out. And of course, Australia scored 4 for 75. And in that case, the situation was where Australia had to get South Africa out twice. They got them out once for 255. And now in the second innings, they finished the day's play. It was called quits. I think it was about 3 wickets down, 2 or 3 wickets down. And in fact, South Africa basically held firm, and they were able to stave off a draw, which gives them some glimmer of hope for the World Test Championship. The World Test Championship, which is being played in June at the Oval in England, will in fact see Australia likely to qualify, excuse me, one of the finalists, but it'll be more than Australia. It's likely to be India. India are now second. In fact, Sri Lanka are third, and South Africa are probably a distant fourth. If South Africa drew today, which they have, they'll survive. They beat the West Indies comfortably at home. They'll also have a chance, but it will come back to India being beaten by Australia pretty comprehensively, which I don't think is going to happen in India with the 4 tests there. So effectively, Australia are through, and they'll be joined by an Indian side that you would argue will have a good contest, and that will actually be at the Oval in London. So the Oval is pretty much the centre of London, as is Lord's, but the Oval has a combination of, probably conditions which will probably suit Australia. You would argue more than India. There's some good swing bowling. Lance Morris will get a Guernsey by that stage. We'll wait and see. So Australia played today with a very limited bowling attack, hence why they probably end up getting a draw. You'd have to wonder about the amount of people who were able to bowl. They had Travis Head taking a wicket, Labuschagne bowling towards them to Steve Smith. Now, those 3 guys shouldn't be bowling. Let's be honest, they should not be bowling. It should be a proper bowling attack, and it certainly wasn't. Australia, of course, had the likes of Cummins and Hazelwood. Both took 4 and 3 wickets respectively, I think it was, so they did well. But Agar was underperformed, I would argue. Didn't take any wickets, didn't really seem to threaten. And Nathan Light bowled as usual. Pretty good deliveries. Got a wicket or 2, in fact, bowled admirably enough, but 4 bowlers not enough. They had Matthew Renshaw, who had COVID from day one, so they had him in their lineup, and having no chance of using him as a bowler, had to use Travis Head. Obviously, the likes of Labuschagne, and on top of that, they had to use a number of other players. Yeah, we've got a band playing here. I hope you can hear me, which is good, because I've got the microphone this time, which is great. So, effectively, they were without a bowler. Scott Bowler was on the sidelines. Lance Morris wasn't used. It'd be nice if you guys join the band playing. Can you hear me, guys? As well as you can hear me, I think you can. I want to see how we are through at one, and we still nice to see. Yeah, I think that Australia will play India. My thoughts are. So it's a band playing here, and people are leaving, and obviously that's the way that they can support the actual score as they go. Okay, so let's get back to the test. Australia were without Boland, Stark, Cameron Green, and only had Agar in as a replacement with Hazelwood. So the bowler down immediately, and it really was unfortunate. I hope you can hear me, guys. Never had bands at the front, but it's nothing to do today. So we go into the Big Bash now in Australia. I think tonight is going to the Big Bash. I don't really follow the Big Bash as long as I should. Lacks that oomph, in my opinion. The Test series against India starts in February. February, in fact, I think the date is February the 9th, the first Test match, followed by matches also in February and the 3rd Test match, which I hope to be at, which is the Dharamshala Test match starting March 3rd. So for about a month, where Australia will play India in a 4 Test series over there in India. So that'll be very interesting. Very so as they can be able to actually get a position in the World Test Championship, which is in early June, with the likes of Australia versus India at the Oval in early June. Then we'll move on to the fully blown Ashes series. They're playing it literally about a month, over a bit over a month, some 5 test matches between Australia and England. It's after the World Test Championship, not before. So you can hear me fine, yeah. Even though the band's playing, I can hear me fine. So I've got the microphone. In fact, I'm using a microphone today, guys. I've got a microphone for my guests if I need that as well. So there you go. See the SCG behind us, of course. It's a memorable ground. Love to be able to show you inside the network. Australia clearly on top of the pile, so to speak, of the World Test Championship. Even if they do get beaten by Indian Conference, they'll still stay there. All it will allow is India to come through. They're saying Sri Lanka's got a chance. They're running third. I don't know how. I don't think they deserve to be in the third spot. Nor do I think South Africa deserves to be. But in fact, the team that really deserves to be up there is England. Have played sensationally well of late. They won 8 in the last 9 games or thereabouts, beating teams like Pakistan. And they really deserve to be where they are. Now, they're going to have a lot of support when it comes to the tour when they start playing England, but that's post the World Test Championship decided. In fact, that match will actually have great bearing on the next World Test Championship cycle, which will probably be in 2025 or thereabouts. So yeah, we'll get some people who are interested in coming out. Got a band playing, which I think I've got a microphone, so I'm heard. Anyway, you want to come and talk? Okay, try and get some people to talk. Yeah, so it was a pink test, of course, the pink test for the McGrath Foundation. 15th year, it's quite a number of years. We had a lot of support, I think it was well over 250,000 seats, which is more than the stadium was whole. And that 250,000 basically saw, a very large amount of money being raised for breast cancer nurses, care nurses. I think there was an amazing number, it was thousands of operations. 111,000. It's quite amazing. It was that big, it's enormous. Worthy cause. Although I have to be really honest with you, I do think that having had 15 years of the McGrath Foundation, it really should be now looking at the potential of another cancer to be covered in a charity in conjunction with the SCG. That would be bowel, prostate, a whole host of skin cancer, they had a whole host of cancers where they could allow us to be able to be a part of this particular test. Another day, maybe, as well as the pink day, being day 3, which is, of course, for cancer, breast cancer, in aid of Jane McGrath's wife, who passed this particular charity now as well, 15 years, and been very successful. But time to share the platform, if you ask me. Have a lot of people tell me that they haven't had the strength of character or guts to actually admit to it, but I will happily. I'm going to try and get some people. Also, the unveiling of the Belinda Clark statue or sculpture was amazing. That was very significant. The first women's cricketer to be adored in a statue. First time, not only in Australia, not only in the SCG, but around the world. So there we are. That's quite a special situation. So yeah, people should harm and the like. They well done Australia. Yes, it was well done Australia. This test they had the hope of winning based on time. They only lost a good day and a half or 2 days out of the 5. Pretty hard to win test match. They didn't get into South Africa's second innings, but South Africa were able to itch it out. So there we go. I believe we've got a band we're playing. I don't know if you can see that. I think I'll sit and turn around. So there's a band playing there. See the band playing there. Can't believe we're playing a band of people who leave us around. Indeed. Yes, but anyway, you can see the famous old men's stand there. You can also see the ladies stand to my left and right. And in fact, it's the oldest stands in the world for a cricket ground, and it still stands there, which is really good. So Australia have got a great position now. They won the majority of their matches. One out of this World Test Championship cycle, which basically means they're in the World Test Championship final, and probably overdue. We'll see how they go. They're playing India, who's already been there once. They had that one chance against New Zealand won. I think that Australia will give it a good old shake. It's at a neutral ground, and as in the stadium in England, that's the Oval. Australia should never play down the Test match. Yeah, well, Snago's form was a bit disappointing today. He didn't show out that he had an opportunity to get a few wickets today. Didn't actually play any bowls. Way too short. And yes, I'm actually going to be in India, so that's definitely the Dharamshala Test. Definitely going to be there for the IPL. This is my year of going to India. I'm also going to be there for the World Cup, which will be in September, October, and throughout the Ashes I'll be both playing. I'm a cricket star for the SCG 11 and also taking part in some media work in England as well, which will be a lot of fun. So 5 tests in India, IPL season, 5 tests in England, followed by a World Cup. Quite a lot happening this year. Being 2022, so I should say happy new year to you, 2022. I did put out a video earlier from the park. This is my first kind of live I've had for a while, so we'll see how we go. We've been on for about 11 minutes now. Can't believe that we've got music playing. What is the army? I guess somebody can come and talk. There you can see both the ladies stands there and the men's stands there. I'll show you some of these guys that play. They've been on for 10 minutes so far. So I hope you can hear me clearly. We've got a bit of music in the background. But can you hear the music? Can you hear me? Well, I'm sure we can hear both of us. So it's been a bit of an interesting day indeed. Australian bowling, I mean, Cummins and Hazlewood both did very well. Nathan Lyon was pretty sound. Agar was atrocious. I thought my process wasn't good. Travis said, well, the fact that he's bowling it all makes me wonder. Shane and Smith probably aren't really meant to be inside the bowl, but they aren't. Anyway, so India now, which is put India. They got beaten by Sri Lanka, they returned the vote and beat India and Sri Lanka again. India's squad, look, there's a heavy emphasis on the likes of Sky, quite a few players that have shown ton of courses now out for a different period of time based on his injuries. Very unfortunate. He, of course, injured himself in a car accident, which is not the way you want to be out of Test cricket by tasting in an injury like that. It's not what you want to have. Yeah, so very much a way that it goes at this point in time. So, a lot of people here have wondered how India will go. Rishabh Pant is an important part of the team, of course. Rishabh Pant, of course, is a man who probably is the backbone of their side, especially in Test cricket. He played well here against India, before India, against Australia here at Australia Gabba, winning that series a few years back, which was a monumental effort, I'm afraid. Without him, if they're going to struggle with it, they're going to have to look for someone who can keep the same quality, the same batting prowess, who Virat Kohli will probably come more in his own or so. They have to doubt some of the positions to the side. They just should go with the unknowns, whether they'll have the likes of Tara and Vidar, which will be there. Also, Jara seems to be still there. Yeah, it's interesting to see what they'll have the likes of Kohli. So Kohli probably about 4 because he has all the time. So. Okay. Any more questions, guys? Ask me questions. Try and find someone. Never had a band here before. Never ever had a band here before. Quite the music. Glad I got the microphone. I'm agreeing with someone. So lovely sunny day. It's about 25 degrees. It's been raining the last few days, hence why we didn't play the Test match days 3 and 4. I mean, yesterday, really, it's been 4 for 4, 75 after the second day. And then, of course, Elijah had declared not out. Declared the team score not out for one. He was at personal score 195, which is sad because it would have been great to get it to him. He's got 3 centuries in a row here at the SCG. Incredible batting average here as well. He certainly has shown. Now, of course, us from Australian spot against India. Spoken early. Traps, I'd say, would be in down. Peter Hansen was flying around the team today. Lance Morris deserves a go, especially in England, whether we're going to go in India or another thing. The second spinner, Todd Murphy, the Victorian, has been touted as a chance. Agar didn't play that well, though. Really missed his chance by not playing all day. Obviously, Nathan Lyon will definitely go. Whether Stretch will go, I don't know. He hasn't been around much of late. He didn't really play that well in Pakistan, so you might not see him play either. But batting-wise, it looks like Matt Renshaw's down for the squad. Hanscom might be floating around as well. Warner, Smith, Khawaja, and Labuschagne will all go as expected. Travis also now playing. Cameron Green is in severe doubt, and so is Mitchell Stark. So only confirmed that Scott Boland will make the series up against Monash as well. Without Cameron Green, they're going to look for an all-rounder, whether they'll assist with Agar or another person coming will be interesting. But that's the nucleus of the test squad, I would argue. It'll be announced very soon. I mean, it's still over a month before they play the first test. They'll probably leave in a couple of weeks' time. So you would think that the test squad would have to be announced somewhere in the next week or two. It could even be earlier. Hang on, how we go. With some BBL matches to go. Shield matches may not have enough time to actually help that at all. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Indeed. Very much so. It's an interesting scenario. But I mean, Australia's team, I'm going to go through it now. That's all. I'm pretty sure Warner will Warner, Khawaja with Labuschagne at 3, Smith at 4, Head at 5. Without Cameron Green, they may go for Agar or Renshaw, and then they'll go from Alex Carey into the bowl straight away. And Cummins, Hazelwood, and Boland should be the 3. Lance Morris as the backup. He may well be in the team. And on top of Nathan Lyon with spinning options of Agar, as I said. And I'd like to see Adam Zampa personally. Adam Zampa is certainly the person I put in. But Todd Murphy might be the bolter. They're saying that the Indians are scared of him. I don't know why they're saying that. It's a bit crazy because, I mean, even though India haven't played that well against spin of late, they're at home. I think the chances are only going to go up. No, please.